How is that for a view? This thing pulls like a train. Well team, welcome back. We take a look at this weather. Today is the 3rd of March on a Sunday, and the weather has taken a turn for the better. Currently 13 degrees of purest sunshine for the entire day, so I thought I must get out for a run because it's been ages. Had the bike serviced, the first service, 1,000 kilometre service last week Friday, so we are all good to go, ready for this year's adventures. So the bike is now lightly running, so I can wring its neck slightly. So out for the day, 200 kilometre-ish, round trip, 220 perhaps. Going up to Köterberg, which where I haven't been to in a long time. Gonna shoot out there and have myself a nice currywurst and chips. Morning chaps. Now most of the time when I do a run up here, I just let the sat-nav do the work. I just bung the destination in, hit twisty roads and away I go. But this time I've planned a route, so it could be slightly different than usual. Could be exactly the same, no idea. All out today. Could also mean that the Rosas are out. Blimey. And in Germany they close all the decent roads for bikers because apparently we're too loud. But if you blast through in two Porsches with hefty exhaust, that's fine. Still been planning my island trip. That's a lot of it is done actually, to be honest. I think the first 8 nights the hotels are all booked. Routes are sort of done-ish. I've got the whole route planned, but I'm tweaking it here and there every day. I'm looking at places to go, nice roads to ride, all your sort of input and tips that you've been giving me, places to visit. I've added some in, I've added not all of them in, but it's still a work in progress and probably will be up to the day I'll leave. Still have to be mindful of the distance that I'm going to be travelling in. Now I think each day is pretty much, some of them are 300 kilometres, some slightly less, 280-ish, which, you know, is fine if I leave in the morning, 8 o'clock after breakfast, but that's if you get a lot of single tracks and whatnot, it's still a really long day just because it's slow going. But I pretty much planned all the way up to Northern Ireland, and I've still got another 2 nights to book on the way back down to Dublin before I get my ferry across back to Wales. And then from Wales I'm going to be spending, I think, 3 nights in Wales, but I'm going to be staying with friends and have them sort of take me around Ireland for 3 or 4 days. Take me around Wales, sorry. Just because local knowledge and whatnot, but up in the mountains I'm pretty sure you can't go far wrong, so I'm not going to be planning anything for that for the last 4 days in Wales. I'm going to leave that up to the boys, and I'm just going to follow my leader. Gravel. definitely due a resurface. If I remember, it's been this shagged for 10 years. God bless adventure bikes with long suspension travel. Beautiful. Just mopped all that up. Because that last ride out I did with Andy Mancam, it's even possibly the last video I produced. If not, if you missed that, I'll stick a link up in the top there. We did a couple of days in Sauerland, and that weekend broke me on the XR. That was it, done and dusted. After that weekend, I was like, this bike is going. I don't know why it became worse and worse and worse for the comfort. The seat was awful, but apparently that's been addressed on the new XR. But looking at the photos, I can't see much of a difference, but we'll see. But I'm not interested in the new one. I should be sticking with the lovely Tiger. I've had enough of battling through pain and God knows what on long tours. Check these two boys out for a spin. Mint. Proper old school. What is that? I don't even know. Oh, everybody out today. I'll probably make a vid on this bike soon, sort of after, I don't know, it won't be a year, but a sort of an update of how I've been getting on with it. 1,000 kilometers isn't really a lot of mileage for me to sort of comment on a lot of stuff, and as yet I've not really done much of a long run. This is probably going to be the longest run I've done on this bike in 1,000 kilometers, but I'm expecting it to stay comfortable. But I shall definitely make a vid at some point, keep you posted. But thus far I've not found anything I don't like. I tried riding it the other day with the seat in the low position, because I still find this bike really tall, and I'm not sure what the facts are. I think the seat, when you lower it, it must lower it a good 20 mil, 25 mil perhaps, I don't know, and it's then too low. You kind of sit really in it, and I didn't like the feel of it, so I stuck it back up in the high position. And I know a lot of you commented this bike obviously does have the electronic lowered suspension feature, so you just press and hold the home button here, and then when you come to a stop, the bike lowers itself, and when you go above 50 kilometers per hour, it raises it back up. But that kind of feels weird as well. I don't know, so I think I'm just going to grizz it out with it being high all the time. Probably something else to brake. Sound like me old man. No, I don't want any of that. It's just something else that can go wrong. But it is a cool feature though. I've used it a few times, but as I said, when the bike's in the low position, don't really like how it rides. But I don't know, you could argue that who cares? Under 50 kilometers per hour, that's just in town riding, so you can get on with that. But oh, no motorbikes and cars for the off-road section though, bugger. What a bit roared. think I was definitely a bit keen though with the summer gloves. I got some new gloves from Revit, and it's probably not the weather for these, but I've got me heated gloves in the boot. Been here a few times. The Glashütte. Beautiful. Gang, your side of the road, if you good film. Nice one. Bit of a story from here back in the day, must be 12, 13 years ago. I got stopped here by the Rozzers. It was the only time I'd ever taken a DB clear out of my exhaust, and they collared me for it. 3 points and just shy of €300 fine. Probably make you pregnant nowadays. Well, I didn't get any chips. How rubbish was that? Hundreds of people up there and there was nothing on for food. And I only stayed for 15 minutes and then Foxtrot Oscar out of there. sorry state of affairs. That's shocking that, no food up there. All you could get was a coffee. Massive long queue. Long queue for the Johnson, so I ended up slashing in the hedge. Oh, the wife. Hallo. Na? Ja, aber scheiße, es gibt's nichts zu essen da, nix. Bin schon weggefahren. Having so much fun in the twisties, I've forgotten to get myself a bratty. Although I could even nail a schnitzel. Alter. Awesome, awesome. Well folks, I am running out of good roads now. I have not far to go from home. The last sort of 40 k's from here on in is fairly shite. It's been great to be back out in some nice weather, some great roads today. Much looking forward to summer this year, and very much looking forward to the tour, which starts in the end of May. We're at the end of May, so not long at all now. But until next time, I've been Sean. I shall see you in the next one.